From Divine Sister of the Light Eirini Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athena, the Great Correction of Time. My heart, your heart, our hearts. Message: all timelines, branches that were created as a reaction anomaly from the interference in the continuum of time were dead and timelines anyway. This is why they are now being undone and erased. Since we were living through an anomaly, this would take place at a point anyway. Now everything falls back to the main trunk of the flow of time. This correction runs deep through all layers of the human system and is affecting the information that was carried and distributed via the nervous system, slowly changing human consciousness and repositioning it to its true place. Remember that this anomaly had pushed human consciousness out of its true position and state. This whole process is a main part of the restoration of the divine Kundalini. 144 flowing in. This great correction of time in the physical began back on December 2022 solstice when Jupiter was at 0 degrees of Aries and time was set back to its organic flow from the realm of Saturn. This caused a wave effect that moved through the different realms between then and now, reaching the very moment that we could address the healing of the king's heart in the physical. This is what made this correction possible, and we are now officially experiencing this great correction collectively, which is taking us back to inner truth, remembrance, restoration, and reconciliation. The healing of the king's heart will have a positive and healing effect on all true hearts. This correction will feel like an inner journey of revelation like no other. The human system is undergoing deep transformation. The mind, soul, and body trinity might experience weird phenomena like glitches, forgetfulness, tiredness, sleepiness or insomnia, and vertigo or nausea as it is trying to adjust to the correction. The books have been revealed and delivered to the forerunners who are consciously doing the work. This is a godly correction like no other. Everything false and illusionary will fall back to nothing, and everything true will rise out of nothing. Many will be driven almost into a state of hypnosis to redirect themselves, their paths, doings, and choices. This will be coming from the effect of the main flow of time on them. Whole realities and lives will be gone, and new ones will be opened and seen. Many sleeping ones will awaken. Nothing will remain the same after this. A true blessing is unfolding. Please know that the Divine Mother has already taken her position. Energy update. During these days you might have different memories coming up. 144 continuing to quantum flash in. You might think or dream of old friends, places, stories, acquaintances, lovers, departed loved ones, or you might have glimpses of your future self and stories. This phase of reading through the time capsule is like a rewind and forward as everyone is undergoing some kind of repositioning. Many things might not make sense, but alignment to what is true is the essential intention that can bring one into this correction. The great correction of time is also restoring the human torus field back to its original state, so we are witnessing a huge expansion and strengthening taking place in it. This is the second phase of the Twin Flames Code of Stability and Steadiness, which is all about the great restoration of the strings of sound. Resting is important during these hours as the human system is undergoing deep transformation. A big part of us is dying, and we want to have a good death. If we have a good death, we will also have a good birth. A good death is part of the art of living. As Pluto enters Aquarius this week on the 19th, this will be our second birth and the moment when Earth will switch on its organic mode, which is the second phase of the return of the ruby diamond and all lost frequencies, and the switching of the main motherboard, which took place on March 23rd, 2023. Via a series of processes, we will also perform the same orgasmic switching in our own systems. This is part of the Twin Flames Eros Chronicles, and it is totally happening. What a glorious moment this will be. Blessings of a good death. Eirini, Amalthea Thor, Har Zaronya, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior.